Happy Monday, everyone.
Happy Monday.
Day off. Day off for us.
Yeah.
We're chilling. We're doing the podcast.
We're off, but it's our off day, so enjoy this Monday. Sucks to be you. Man, I'll tell you what, dude. Nashville, Tennessee, Atlanta, Georgia, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Tampa, Florida, and Charleston, South Carolina might have been some of my favorite shows we've ever played.
They blew my mind. I can't believe how many Spider-Mans came out.
And the Charleston, South Carolina, I'm looking at the flyer, and it says low tickets. I can't believe we sold it out entirely. That was awesome. Thanks. Thank you, everyone from Charleston. But tomorrow night and the following nights in Charlotte, North Carolina, New Kensington, Pennsylvania, Cleveland, Ohio, and Louisville, Kentucky at Louder Than Life Fest.
Yes.
It's not too late.
You still got a chance.
You can join us. And also Oxnard, California, and Pioneer Town, California. And
with Dinosaur Jr.
And me and my favorite place in the world.
There you go.
The California desert.
Place where I got engaged. I asked me wife to marry me. She said if it was anywhere else, I would have said no.
That's why it's my favorite place.
I had a feeling. Yeah, I'm excited to go back to the old desert and maybe we'll wear a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I will too. I'll wear my cowboy boots, my Tacovas, and yeah, I don't know. I might just wear a whole nudie suit with like the fucking elaborate stitching and stuff.
That'd be cool, dude. I like stitching. I have this new shirt I bought that has like stitching in it, like a green, black button up with like some green stitching in it. It's cool.
Metrosexual.
Definitely. I'm just straight homo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. I think it looks cool. It's a cool tee. It's got a little to be honest, it's a little less metro, a little more. When I think metro, I always think of like a tighter shirt, right?
You think of Metro Station.
I think of Metro Station and just like
shake. That's who that is, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's like early Warped Tour or like 2000s Warped Tour, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's like probably, if I was to guess when that song came out, I would guess 2008.
And you know how good we are with the guessing.
Yeah, probably came out in 2024.
Yeah, I think 2008 sounds right. That seems like the era of post, like the Kanye with the glasses that had like the little lines through them, which I still don't understand the sunglasses that people used to wear.
Those were never swaggy.
Why were people wearing them? I don't know. Maybe we're just doing our thing of hating on things, but it was kind of weird. It served no purpose, everyone. Literally no purpose.
When I see those glasses, I think of LMFAO.
They did rock them pretty hard.
Yeah.
They like took them from. Where did they start from? Did they start from a Kanye like video, or am I just imagining?
Nah, Kanye was wearing some questionable sunglasses at the time too. I'm gonna plug the UK tour also because recently someone was like, "Well, you guys should plug the UK dates," which I think it's so funny that they would even consider that. Like they'd be like, "They're not even plugging the UK."
Yeah.
First of all, it's a long time away, but I guess they're right. Why not? London, UK, Manchester, UK, Glasgow, UK, and Bristol, UK.
Yes, dude.
Why did Colin say there were 5 shows?
He was tripping, dude. I don't know. I really don't know why there was 5 shows. Maybe there's talks. I wanted to play Ireland if you were listening, but I don't know.
I would play.
Ireland's just cool. It's closer to home. I don't know. I don't know what else they got there. They got leprechauns there. And I
think so.
And I feel like Zach always says how easy it is to fly out of there. And we have done it once, and it was awesome. So
I don't remember it all.
Dude, that's because it was so easy. We did the whole process of going through security in the airport. So when we flew home, we just pulled right into a terminal, went right down to get our bags, and left.
Why is that?
I don't know, but it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, we are. It's probably because we're Irish.
Oh, they're like white guys?
Yeah. Come on through then.
Tall.
You're good.
You might have set off a little like warning sign being over like 6 foot, you and Zach.
Are they short there?
In Ireland? I don't know. I'm thinking of leprechauns, I guess.
Yeah.
But I guess there are Irish people that kind of
big fella.
Big Irish guys with round face. I fuck with
I have
the
a round
Irish
face.
Yeah.
I just have a tall one.
Yeah, that's the other side of your heritage. Is heritage right? Yeah.
Yeah. Remember the first time we ever flew anywhere, you had to fill out the customs card thing? and it wrote nationality. And a white trash person like me has only ever heard of the term nationality as it pertains to race. And I just put white. And everyone was like, yo, American is what you should put there. And I was like, oh. So I just thought nationality. I just thought my nationality was white.
Dude, that tripped me out because that was the first time you flew anywhere, I flew anywhere internationally, and they're like, here you go, here's your little card to fill out. I was like, we have to fill out a card,
which they don't make you do anymore.
Stupid. What's stupid? Like what are you?
Did we even need to do that?
Yeah, because you get up there and they take it, and all it is they're just collecting your data and running it through a machine. So now you can just kind of like, maybe when you buy your ticket, it automatically goes into their database.
Because I noticed the last few times we've flown, I was like, oh yeah, we don't get those stupid cards anymore.
Yeah, we flew into Germany and nothing. It was it was really easy.
Now we have a different card. It's called a fucking carnet, and don't even get me started.
Yeah. I kind of wish we just rolled the dice. I wish we rolled the dice until we got caught, and then we would have just been like, okay, we'll pay for it.
I don't know, dude. It's like stealing something from the store and then just be like, all right, I'll pay for it. You get caught and they're like, oh, all right, I'll pay for it. It's like, it's too late for all that.
Yeah. No, but that does happen to people, though. But then it's a whole another thing of just trying to find where I can get this stupid thing stamped. Yeah. I'm not stealing. I'm not selling my gear. Come on, man.
It really is. It does feel like they're fucking with us because, like, the one in the Philadelphia airport was, like, actually hidden.
Yeah.
And it was in a spot where it was so unreasonably hot that I was like, this is a bit that they're doing.
It's also not, there's like signs that say don't go this way, and then you go that way. So it's like, wait.
And the one door you have to open has a crazy alarm and they're like, don't open it. Yeah. And you're like, well, what are we supposed to do? Because we have to go in there. So the whole thing feels like it's a prank.
Yeah. I hope that it just goes away in a few years, or something changes with it, that it's because they should be able to do it at the counter. Be like, oh, we have a carnet. But oh, cool, yeah. Like, let me scan your passports, take the carnet, scan it in. Here's your boarding pass. You're good to go.
Dude, airports are like kind of like big festivals where it feels like there's never been any communication between any sectors of the thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a second. That guy said, and now you're saying,
no.
You guys are telling me different stories, and it's like, you should both know the answer to what our dilemma is here.
A simple I don't know, or I'm sorry, I can't help you would be fine. But people think they know. Because I asked a lady that was walking around, and she was trying to explain it to me.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, bitch, why didn't you say, I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me radio.
Even while she was saying it, I was like, I don't think that's right.
No, definitely.
I don't think that's right.
And I
But that's because she was a woman.
Now, if she was
I was like, hey, sweetheart, why don't you go get us a couple of coffees?
We're a little parched here.
Smacked her butt as she walked away. Just the way she was saying it, I was like, that doesn't sound like what we're trying to do here.
It's also hard to like describe. I'm like, I got this piece of paper that I have to like get stamped somewhere.
It is frustrating to like everyone there, maybe not everyone there, because she was just like a lady that worked there that was just like walking by us. Yeah. But I'm like, I feel like if you work in the at an international airport, you should be privy to the word carnet, as it's a document that pertains to the airport, and it's like, or just like, hey, I have like a customs thing.
Customs thing is a big keyword,
and it's like, okay, oh yeah, okay, here you go.
You want to go up there. It's kind of hard to get to, but it's like down there, and you have to go to the elevator.
That's another thing with airports, the elevator system, where it's like, you got to go up, and then like walk a bit. And then go down and then walk a bit to go further up. And I'm like, yo, guys, just make an elevator that'll take me to where
I need to go.
I gotta go.
Don't get me started on the airplane food.
Dude.
I'm still eyeing up my flights of like, can I upgrade? Should I upgrade my points? I kind of want to get a credit card for American Airlines, and it gives you like 80,000 airline miles. If you spend $3
I'm about to blow all the money that I have on just flying first class because I'm so sick of flying.
I was looking to LA on top of the ticket was $800, and I was like, I don't want to do it. I can't.
See, that flight's not that bad where I'm like, it's the international flights that really kill me.
I think the international, I'll spend up to $1,200.
what was it on the last flight to Germany? It was like $4,000 extra dollars.
Yeah, that's too much.
And
I
I was
can't
like,
do that.
I was like, let's just do it. It would have straight up made the tour like not worth it for us to do.
But at least I was comfortable. Yeah, I think $1,200 for a 8-hour flight like to London. If it was like, okay, it's $1,200 extra, I'd be like, if I'm going to make money and it works out, that seems fair.
I mean, dude, I hate flying so much that it is hard to put a dollar amount to what my comfort is worth on a plane. But dude, I really am quite uncomfortable on planes.
That's why I think just having a little room, nice little just like sitting like this would be nice.
I know that's TV. It's really just like
that's first class.
Having access to really just sitting in a seat that's a little wider, and like you have 2 armrests. Like imagine having access to 2 armrests.
Just no one's trying to like get one on you, get one over on you.
Like.
And you guys might be saying, how dare you? Some people can't even fly, but it's like we need to fly for
Lucky
part
them,
of your job.
I say.
And you get older, it's nicer to have these nicer amenities. I mean, there's people way younger than us that always fly first class. So,
I mean, my thing is, you might be saying you spoiled fucking brats. However,
you're right.
You can take my place. I don't like to fly. Like it's just like I just hate doing it. It's not like I'm complaining about like oh, my car gets too good of gas mileage. Oh, I hate driving a 2025 Subaru Forester. I wanted the 2026 Subaru Forester.
I want the hybrid. I do want the hybrid though.
Yeah, there's one on my street that has a hybrid. It's my same car except it's a hybrid, and I'm like, they didn't offer me that.
That's the car I want. Not to let me go off on a little spoiled brat tangent, but that's the car I definitely want, the little hybrid. I'm not an electric guy because I'll forget to charge my goddamn car.
I'm not an electric guy either.
Not an electric guy. But you know what I will do? A hybrid, because I brake all the time. I go down hills. I like playing the game of getting my miles per gallon up. I'm like, oh, I got 40 miles per gallon just because I was a little careful and like just braking going downhill. That's exciting to me. Maybe that's a little man-coded, but I'm not sure.
If I drove more, I would definitely be like, my next car is going to be a hybrid. But dude, I thought I was going to drive so much when I leased my car.
You drove when you first got it.
Yeah, and I still do, I guess, but I just like don't go anywhere.
What's the cap, if you don't mind me asking, how every year you can drive?
So the standard is 12,000 miles a year.
Okay, that's doable.
So I was always like, I'm gonna go over that.
Yeah.
I've had my car was brand new. Like when I drove it off the lot, it literally had like
that feels good.
Like maybe 30 miles on it or less.
Yeah.
And now it has. I think I just broke 6,000 miles. I've had it for over a year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. You don't really drive anywhere.
No, I don't.
I mean, I'm pretty similar. I think I'd probably put about 6,000 miles on my car, but we got a brand new car, and then it was like maybe a month in, I was like, whoa. How do we put 1,500 miles on this car in like 4 weeks? I don't know where the hell you were driving, but whatever.
That's the thing. I was like, I'm going to be driving like to Wilkes-Barre sometimes. I'm going to be driving to see, up to see my mom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do any of that.
6K, that's like saving the environment, only doing 6K a year. That's good. It's 500 miles a week, right? Or no, 500.
Yeah, I mean, my new thing, my New Year's resolution is I'm going to try to leave the house at least once every day.
Yeah, that's great.
Like not just walk and get like a slice of pizza, but like leave the house on a specific mission that I'm going to be out for like at least an hour.
You should get into like getting your clothes like dry cleaned or something. You're like, I got to run to the dry cleaner.
The trouble is, all I really care to do when I leave the house is get something to eat.
Yeah. Because then it turns into chores. But like today, for instance, I had a I got a new bridge on my guitar. I put a mastery bridge on my guitar, but it was nice because I had to drop it off yesterday, so that was my out of the house experience. Came and then chatted, with her friend there for a minute. Came back today, same thing. Went over there, we just shot the shit for a little bit and just picked up my guitar. I was like, yeah, that's great. That's all I want to be at, like a half hour to an hour. Pick up my little thing, and if I wanted to, I could have grabbed a nice little candy bar, little sweet treat, but I didn't. But
yeah, I wonder what I'll eat for dinner tonight.
ain't that the general message of our podcast?
Maybe
What's for dinner?
Maybe pizza.
Pizza.
Maybe.
The buffalo chicken.
Maybe
that Zach was talking about.
Maybe I want to try it.
It'd be good.
I have my doubts though because when it comes to buffalo, I'm a blue cheese man. Like I think I'm not a ranch person.
Yeah, I think blue cheese and like buffalo wings or something makes sense to me. It's like very salty and good. It's a higher taste for people. Some people have that lowbrow ranch taste. This is like a different level of person.
That's the thing. For me, ranch is too like flavor blasted.
Straight up the goldfish.
To be like teamed up with buffalo. I feel like blue cheese is more mellow, and then the buffalo they kind of like lock in. Where I'm like, both flavors seem pointy to me, ranch and buffalo. Where I'm like, the ranch is too much.
Yeah,
but I also just don't really like ranch, so that's kind of what it comes down to.
I'm a ranch lover, so I'm even saying, but I don't think ranch and wings go together as well as blue cheese and wings. But people get all like hung up with blue cheese because it has like chunks in it and stuff. I'm like, dude, that's cool.
Dude, I like the. I'm not even a cheese guy. Like most cheese, I think is gross. But dude, even the blue cheese crumbles, which objectively I think is kind of gross.
Yeah,
but like, I like those.
Yeah, it works in that area. One thing you got to watch out for today, though. This is going to date the episode. It's the first day of football. Places might be slammed, but they might not be.
That sucks. I hate football so fucking much.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You are wearing all green though for the birds. I like that.
Yeah, it's bird day. Call.
I'm like, I was driving here and I was like, you know what? I saw everyone dressed up and I was like, hey, I'm happy for them.
I want to be, but I'm just not, dude. I resent football in a way that I can't justify.
Interesting.
Like I can't.
Just football or every type of sport?
Pretty much all sports, but football is the most offensive to me.
I like soccer, like pride. I think that's fun.
I guess so. I feel like, to be honest, I think having pride in something that you have no involvement in is kind of a weird culture. But I mean, to each their own. I don't, the guy that said he wasn't going to listen anymore because he hates when we're negative.
Oh yeah, I gotta check the comments, see if he's in there.
Yeah, dude, I can't even articulate why I really hate this sounds gay, but the culture of football is so unappealing to me.
I get it.
Like,
I get it.
Dude, it literally is, my whole life has felt depressing.
It's like
wasting your Sunday, like you're looking forward to first of all, looking forward to a Sunday is already pathetic.
Facts.
That might be the worst day of the week. Even though you don't have work, it's like you spend all Sunday anticipating how much you're gonna hate Monday.
Yeah, and then you're just trying to mask it with this game for.
I'm a Friday guy,
dude. Nothing, Thursday kind of goes hard, dude.
Thursday's awesome. Friday to me has always had a bit of a magic because I'm like, okay, you got to go to work or you got to go to school, but you know that it's Friday night and the possibilities are freaking endless.
You could be playing games till whenever, 3 a.m. Doesn't matter.
I mean,
you can hit up any freaking 7-Eleven, post up, get a Slurpee.
For me, I think I hold a special place for Fridays because my whole life I would go to my dad's most weekends. So like anything to get me out of my mom's house, I was like, dude, it's Friday, baby, let's go. So I knew I was going to like Probably rent a couple movies.
Oh,
Rent maybe a video game.
dude, but that's the thing that gets you out of the house. That's like a nice little thing. It's a bummer that doesn't exist.
The other day, me and Joey drove past. We were in Warminster, and I was like, I can't believe that Old Navy is still there. And she was like, "Is the video store that you worked at still there?" And I was like, "Are you kidding?"
Dude, well, do you know what year it is?
Yeah, I was like, "No." Maybe she was joking, but I was just like,
That would be a good joke.
I was
Good
like,
on her.
dude, I wish, man. I would literally work there. I would straight up get a job there. I'm not even joking.
It's kind of crazy that. No, it's not kind of crazy, but it would be a cool little thing if Netflix did little pop-ups where you could like rent movies and stuff.
I
They're
mean,
the only ones that have money anymore, but that would be a cool little thing.
there are, God bless them, there are still like video stores
Yeah.
that are like kind of independently operated. But I mean, it takes even me, the person that cherishes the experience of going and renting a movie. At this point, I'm like, I'll just rent it on Amazon or something.
Do you have anything to play it on? Does your PlayStation
I guess I could
take
play it on my
discs?
PS5.
Okay.
I think so.
Because my Xbox does not take discs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, yours is like a little thing.
Mine's a little guy. Yeah.
You know what? I've never put a disc in mine, but I think it takes. That's so.
It does play Blu-rays though.
That's what I mean. I feel like it has to have a disc drive on it.
It should. It should. It's big. It's fucking big enough. That it should.
Dude, the
Just
PS5 is
multiple.
the most egregious fucking piece of electronic hardware in my house. It makes me. The design makes me sick.
Yeah. Why can't they make it just sleek, kind of
dude,
nonchalant,
I respect
Cool.
them for going against.
like McDonald's coded?
Yeah, like the modern,
Barrel.
just like very simple. Oh, dude, I can't wait to get me a Cracker Barrel. But I'm like, dude, this design is bad. Like, it's hideous to look at.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even lay flat. Like, if you try to lay it flat, it just rocks. I'm like, what is this design? I don't think they're really supposed to lay flat, but I'm just like, well, with Xbox, you can do either thing.
It's great, dude.
Dude, I might be an Xbox truther.
I love an Xbox. I was a Nintendo guy, PlayStation guy, and I just landed on Xbox.
It's so funny that we talk about video games literally every episode, no matter what.
Especially for people that aren't like video game guys or like good at video games, really.
I'm not good at video games, but I, in my mind, this is so strange. In my mind, I thought there was a period in my life where I was just like, I don't really care about video games. But if I think back, I've just always played video games.
Yeah, they're fun.
Like, I think there was a point where I was like, I'm not buying a new system.
Ooh.
So I guess in that way, I wasn't a true gamer.
I wanted the new system, but it just I was like, I don't really care that much. But I think someone, I forget who, maybe I was living with someone at the time. The new Xbox came out, and I was like, you know what? Everyone's getting it. I'll just get it. I'll hop on. And it was like $300. It was in stock. I was like, boop, buy. That ain't bad.
$300, dude. I can't. There's nothing that I can buy for $300 anymore.
You say things are way more expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
things are expensive.
PS5, dude.
PS5s are more than 300, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think they've gone down in price. PS5s,
Crazy.
I'm not even joking, should cost $200 max.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's just a console. All it can do is play video games. It can't. I mean, I know it can do
Dude.
more stuff, but it's on a computer. It's on a desktop. You know
Yo,
what I'm
once
trying to
I have a rock or something in my shoe. Once they haven't made any fucking games for it in like the 6 or 7 years it's been out, they need to drop the price, man.
How are people still buying it? That's the other thing. Are people getting the wool?
I
pulled
think,
over their
dude,
eyes?
can I be honest? Some real PS heads out there aren't going to like this, but I think it's a bit of a scam.
PlayStation.
Yep. Like, I know there's PlayStation loyalists and shit, but dude, it's not. I think it's like the idea of it is appealing, and then you get it and you're like, oh, so all I can play is Spider-Man 2 and a bunch of remastered games that came out for PS3 or PS4.
Didn't they say was it Gears of War just came out for Xbox?
Yeah,
That was a big controversy.
remaster.
But it was never on Xbox until recently, right? I saw there was like some sort of controversy about like PlayStation. It was like only a PlayStation game, and now it's
Gears of War?
Gears of War of Gear.
That's the Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Sorry, my brain sucks. I'm still trying to think of the rapper we were talking about last night that got arrested that isn't Soulja Boy, but he had another hit song like something about Superman the Hoe. Not that, but it had
Chingy?
It wasn't Chingy. It was I've been racking my brain all day. I was like, dude, it kept me up. Like woke up in the middle of the night. Who is the rapper that had like a song that's like whipping nay nay. Watch me whip and watch me nay nay. That guy's in jail. I don't know the singer.
That wasn't like I just assumed that was like that song's like Kids Bop. I associate that song with like a favorite among little kids.
I mean, it's a great move. Whip Me Nay Nay is by Silentio, Richard Lamar Hawk. Does that ring a bell?
No.
Yeah, I never knew his name. I just knew his song. He is in jail for voluntary manslaughter. And
what did he like? Hit and run someone or something?
It's probably, he was sentenced to 30 years in prison after pleading guilty for voluntary manslaughter. That's not good.
Voluntary, involuntary.
Voluntary.
What does that mean?
I don't know. So that means he voluntarily killed someone?
It means he killed someone, but it's not
vehicular.
first or second degree murder. So it's...
Let's see. Is the killing of a human in which the offender acted in the heat of passion.
Oh.
A state that would cause a reasonable person to become emotionally or mentally disturbed. So I guess that's probably like, that less insane person, So,
yeah, but I don't know. That seems so subjective in most cases.
Yeah.
Because I would argue that anytime someone kills someone, well, not anytime, but most of the time, they're probably under some sort of emotional duress. But
he cut me off in traffic. I had to kill him.
Exactly.
That seems voluntary. That
but,
seems manslaughter.
At the same time, it's like I don't think Jeffrey Dahmer was really batting much of an eye when he was beating gay guys over the head and shit.
Dude, so the Jeffrey Dahmer thing, my dad was telling me a story, not Jeffrey Dahmer like, well, no, sort of Jeffrey Dahmer like. He's like, oh yeah, I went to school, elementary school with this kid in like where we grew up, and he just killed this girl one day. And I was like, whoa, we got to unpack this. What grade were you in? He's like, oh, I was in like third grade. I was like, what? And he's like, oh yeah, they like went out to the woods, and he just, I forget why, but he stabbed this little girl and put a bunch of like leaves over her and just left and was in class. And the guy's name was very close to Clark, so my dad was like sitting next to him. And like the cops come in and they go like, so and so, and he's like, yep. And they're like, come with me. And he's like, I never saw that kid again. It's like, holy shit.
Dude, that's why
insane.
I think that, not to get into the parenting bag again, but that's why I think it's dangerous to tell young kids, one, to beat around the bush when it comes to death, and two, put too much stock in teaching kids religious stuff.
Yeah, because it's like,
then they're
God
like,
got him.
Yeah, well, she's just going to heaven.
Yeah, it's okay.
Or conversely, it's like, oh well, I don't know. She was gonna die and not come back.
Yeah, dude, fucking insane. Just like sitting next to a murderer.
Because, dude, I feel like that's got to be relatively common, like little kids killing each other,
especially in. Oh no, I guess I would say in rural areas, but also in cities too, because you got maybe more access to weapons. But yeah, just stab the girl. I was like, holy shit, dude. But that feels like if he got away with it, right? Because he framed someone too. That's the other thing. He saw a truck go down the road, and when the cops came to him, he said, oh yeah, it was a black Chevy or something. And they pulled someone over.
I think you're gonna say a black man, because that's a common way for the time to throw off the scent if you commit a crime. It's like, well, I saw a black fella in the area not long ago.
The whole town shut down. 1960s, everyone. Yeah, and then they pull that guy over. Apparently, can you just imagine? You're just driving down the road, and they're like, they name one into the car you're in, and they're like, "Sir, come with me. You're arrested." You're like, "Wait, what?"
I literally can't imagine because I am so sensitive to, when people like, one, not knowing what's going on really fucks me up, which isn't unusual, obviously, but when I'm accused of something that I absolutely am certain I had nothing to do with, that like drives me crazy.
I feel like I would be so aggro. I would get in trouble because of...
That's the thing. I couldn't even comprehend how I would react.
Voluntary manslaughter, maybe. Who knows? Hey, who knows?
Cop killer! Yo, speaking of the racial thing, do you ever get sensitive when like white people are made fun of?
Are you, I'm curious where this is going, but white people getting made fun of for...
I guess... So, we talked about Drewski.
I thought that's what you're bringing up. Yeah.
And he has done whiteface in the past. And then just the other day came out with which is the most impressive makeup I've ever seen.
Yes.
Didn't look like a black fella in the least.
I was like, who is this guy? I was like, oh, that's... I didn't put two and two together until I saw it like a few times. I was like, oh, that's that guy? That's amazing. He
had to have spent so much money on... It looks incredible.
Just like...
And it looked like he was out there all day. So like it's not like it was rubbing off or anything. I don't know how they did that.
When he's smoking a cig and hands it to the lady and he's like, yeah, inhale that shit.
But people were like upset about it.
I think if you're that upset, you have to check yourself, I think. Because it's like, yes, because a lot of people are like, oh, well, why can't I do blackface? And it's like, well come on, man. Like, there's like nuance there. There's
you can do it.
But
you just might lose your job.
Maybe this is wrong, but this is how I view it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was really funny.
Not only is it funny, but doing whiteface doesn't have like historical connotations to it. Also,
yes.
Dude, as far as I'm concerned, white people have done so much. I'm in my woke bag.
Yeah, get
white
on
people
that.
have done so much bad stuff to like every other race of people at this point that I just feel like we have to just accept like it used to really kind of. I used to kind of get like a little self-conscious when someone would be like I've met black people when I was younger that were like openly like, I do not like white people.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, man, that's such a bummer because like, I'm cool.
Yeah. No, I'm not one of them.
No, I get it. I don't fuck with them.
I don't say it.
Yeah. At the time I probably did though.
Yeah.
But I just feel like at this point I'm like, dude, you know what? If I was black, I would not speak to white people. Straight up.
Yeah, I would feel a certain way. So
I would be Spike Lee. I would just openly be hostile to all white people and just be like, yo, you set us back. You made us come here and then made it like miserable for us to live here.
I'll never understand, but I respect it. You know? It's just like, there's no way I could understand. There's no way a white person can understand. So just like, fuck it. I respect that shit.
But like, dude, the whiteface thing I was just like, I was perplexed. I was straight up impressed. I was like, I don't know how they did that.
Yeah, it looks so good. The tattoos,
he looks like
sunburn.
a white guy.
Yeah, it truly looks like a white guy. Also, great acting too. I think we also were overlooking that too. Really put on a good southern boy, you know.
We're Drewski guys, I guess.
After the 2 episodes ago being like, I don't know about this guy.
Well, that was like like a few days before that, my Twitter feed was just like flooded with people posting, quote tweeting a tweet that was like, Drewski videos might be the funniest videos of all time. And then posting their favorite Drewski video, and not a one was funny.
Well, now I'm posting the white face one.
He just had to go white. I was like, I guess I only laugh at whites.
It's amazing, man. When he they're playing the national anthem, he like takes off his hat. And he's like, yeah,
Dude.
He's saying like proud to be American, or saying like what's it? Like born in the USA, in this car in his truck, just screaming it. I'm like, yo, this is good, man. This is funny.
You know, now that I've said all those nice things about black people, I'm going to say something that might make some people upset, white or black or otherwise. Mm-hmm. I always find it very interesting that this is culturally.
Yeah,
I know this doesn't cover all black people.
Oh boy.
Culturally, black people are like a pretty Christian culture.
I think so, yeah, right.
But that's like a religion that was literally forced upon them. I think that's so that they haven't sort of like shaken that off by now, like or like rejected it.
Maybe there's a movement going on where they're.
But I feel like it's like a little like.
I see what you're saying.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm such a like an anti-religious person that I'm just like, you guys don't see that. Like, you don't have to do this.
You can do whatever you want, but
I mean, you can, but.
That's what you like, I guess, but it's not for me.
But what's crazy is I've heard people acknowledge that. Like, I've heard black Christian people acknowledge that it was a religion that was forced upon them that they just, like, actually believe. And I'm like, wait a second. If you know it was forced upon you,
I would be so...
What is the basis of belief?
I'd be so anti against anything.
Dude, that's the thing.
Anything that would be forced upon me. If they're like, you love liver
Kill
and onions.
Whitey.
Yeah. But yeah, that is strange.
Just interesting. I'm not, no judgment. I just am like, that's fascinating to me.
Yeah, because I would do if I was in those shoes, I'd be the total anti of that. Because I'd be like, I don't want something forced upon me.
Exactly.
You should be, but at the same time too, if that's what you like, that's what you like. So I think leaving it up to that's fascinating is probably the best way to put it.
Yeah, I don't think it's like I don't look down upon it. Yeah. I mean, I think if you're very religious to the point where I don't know, I guess someone could say the same about me. I was gonna say if you see no possibility that you might be wrong, I think that I do judge you.
Speaking about fascinating things, so I'm done talking about Mr. Beast because he's over, dude. He's over. But
dude, he really dug his own grave recently when he came after that fat gay comedian.
Which one was that? I've totally tapped out of it.
It was like Time Magazine or something.
Oh yeah. When it was like, why is he higher than me? It's like, bro,
it's so weird.
So much other stuff to care about.
He doesn't have anyone, even just like self-aware enough to be like, that's not really like a good look.
He's lost it because his whole thing a few months ago. He's like, yeah, I made all my thumbnails with AI now, and everyone's like, dude, that's weird. Like, and he started a whole website where you could just upload your shit and make the AI. He took it down, but I was like, that's the problem, man. You're feeding the problem. But Fascination, our boy I Show Speed was in Philadelphia yesterday. Or
was
2
he?
days ago. Yeah, and I was like watching. I was like, dude, if I was younger, I think I would go out, like a teenager. I would have to go and be in the stream. But I was just fascinated how the kids kept like coming to him. Like he just started walking, and then more and more kids in Philly just kept joining him. Saw like the wheelie kids and stuff. It's like, what's that?
I wonder if he has like security behind the camera because
they're in the camera. They're
okay.
There's like 3 big dudes that just, dude. They were going to the car, and this kid was on his bike, and then one big security guard just picks the kid up and his bike up and just goes, poof, and just moves him right out of the way. It was so funny, but I'm fascinated with his popularity and how he does it. So.
It's so weird because those streaming guys are just so uninteresting.
He does a good way because he like curates. I think he curates like the whole stream. So he goes to every point and like something's happening there, and they do some sort of activity. But more than half the stream is though just like them. They were eating at Cracker Barrel for like 2 hours. I was like, who's watching this besides me? I guess.
Damn, they went to Cracker Barrel amidst the controversy.
I know. So I haven't seen. Did they change They were gonna change the inside.
They're gonna change the entire like the buildings weren't gonna look like Cracker Barrels. They're gonna look like fucking McDonald's, which is like is silly. But I think it's so funny that they got bullied by the internet back in changing a logo they probably spent at least $1 million on.
I never saw the logo. Let me see.
It's fine. It's not.
No.
It doesn't have the same character, but it's not offensive to me.
Is it? Which one was the old one? I guess
The one that has an old guy with a barrel.
Oh! And they just took the guy.
They just
out.
took the guy away, and they made it like a little badge thing.
I don't like it as much. I mean, it probably is better to put on like merchandise.
That's the thing. I get it from a design perspective, but I'm like, they had to have seen some sort of pushback coming.
How would Mr. Cracker
Dude, literally
Barrel feel?
Days before that happened,
Mm-hmm.
I ate at Cracker Barrel, and I was like, this place might have fallen off.
Dude,
And then days later, they announced that, and the world turned on them.
the magic Cracker Barrel had when we did that first tour with Angel Dust is unmatched, and I haven't felt that since.
I find it to be fairly hit or miss. I feel like a few years ago, maybe like 2018, Joey and I went semi-regularly, and it was so awesome.
I mean, I still ride for Cracker Barrel, but man, whatever year that was, 22, 23, it changed my life.
You can get candy in the country store there that you literally can't get anywhere else.
They-
I can't. I don't know where they get it.
They were probably like the first to have Dubai chocolate there.
Or Goo Goo clusters.
Yeah, where do they find? Do they still make these? Is this like the Tootsie Roll theory, where like the factory closed years ago, but they just have millions of these candies that they still sell?
They gotta make them somewhere, but it is interesting that they just sell candy that's like maybe you can get Abba Zabbas at Cracker Barrel.
At the store, where the store is way too much inventory for how big it is.
That's my thing. I'm like, yo, let's clear 70% of this shit out of here. Give me just like the walls, and then give me a couple benches for waiting. Because like, if you're waiting, I mean, you can sit in the chairs out front, but if it's cold, it's like
they're missing a golden opportunity. I feel like they could make more money with clearing out the middle, have something else going on there,
or like even one center display of just like, fucking lawn gnomes and whatever bullshit they have in there. And then, their wall of like Yankee candles and shit. And then
why do they have Yankee candles?
like, and then the candy wall and then the toy wall. And I'm just, and then your like little t-shirt section.
Yeah.
They don't need more than that.
Do they have a lot? Is there a lot of Cracker Barrels? Because I
Yeah,
feel like they're,
for sure.
To me, a Cracker Barrel is like as frequent as like a TGI Fridays. Like,
Yeah, probably.
they're everywhere, but they still have that weird nostalgic feel to it, where you kind of feel like you step into a different time or world.
Yeah, and for that reason, I'm not saying anything that no one's ever thought before, but it does seem to have a bit of a racial feel to it that sometimes has made me uncomfortable. Where like, if your server's black there, you're just like, I'll have
I thought the Drewski's
mother's French toast breakfast.
I thought the Drewski bit was funny.
Yeah. You don't hate all white people, do you? I'm pretty all right. I'm a decent tipper also. You should know that.
Christian? No? Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated. Cool. Yeah. Nah, it definitely has that weird southern tinge of racism to it.
But it's
doesn't
like
it?
that is their thing. Like, it's not supposed to be racial.
No.
But it is just like that type of environment. And then when you're white and you have a black server, it definitely is like, could I get some more syrup? Excuse me, baby doll. Could you top off my coffee?
That's when that's when the iPad comes out and it only has the 30, 40, or 50% tip. And you're like, 50, I guess.
Yeah, 50,
Yeah,
I
50
guess
is
so.
the right one.
I apologize.
Oh,
I apologize for the 1800s. And quite frankly, the 1900s and also the 2000s up until now.
I'm just sorry.
I'm sorry about all that.
Yeah, you wonder if you could get into a time machine and you could see your great grandparents and how they interacted, how ashamed you'd be. Fuck.
I think about this sometimes. I'd be willing to bet my mom's parents, God bless them, probably weren't openly unkind to black people, but probably didn't prefer their company. My dad's dad,
Yeah.
probably, I don't think he really preferred the company of literally anybody. So he probably didn't prefer the company of black people, but it was probably just same.
Yeah. So he might have been a liberal warrior. He's just like, I don't like anyone.
Maybe.
In a strange turn of events.
My grandmother is from Puerto Rico and grew up like in New York City. So she might have I've seen her interact with black people, and she doesn't act any differently.
Yeah, she probably has a different perspective.
Yeah, so she's... But in the, 60s, 70s,
Different
when my
time.
dad was like a little kid, maybe she was like, some black people moved into the neighborhood. Be careful.
It's going down. Now, I think about time machine like you're in like the 1700s. And you're like, I'm related to this person. Like, I wonder what my great grandfather probably looked like. He's probably like this little Irish guy or something. It's like, dude, you're a dickhead. Or a loser. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of kind of how Back to the Future, when he goes back and sees his dad, he's like, dude, what the hell? You're a fucking loser.
Get your filthy paws off of her.
He doesn't like that movie. Do you know that? He doesn't like his acting in that movie. His father, that actor. I can't. I couldn't pull
his name's going to come to me any second now.
Yes. And we're not talking about Michael J. Fox. I'm talking about...
I know. But I know his name, too, and I can't think of it. Cornelius.
There you go. All right.
It's Corbin. God damn it.
Corbin.
There's people screaming at their phone.
Is he that popular of an actor?
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw a clip of him being like... Because like they go to all those Comic-Cons.
Yeah.
You know, like The Doctor and Michael J. Fox. He's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to be associated with it. I don't like my acting in it. I was like, damn, that's real, bro. That's real.
I mean, to be honest,
bag,
I don't like Back to the Future.
I always think I'm going to like it a lot more, but it was on TV so much growing up, and it still might be. And I don't need to see it again.
I've never really, it's never really appealed to me that much. There's some like, it's weird because there's stuff from the 80s and 90s that my age group loves. And some of it I am down with, and some of it I'm just like, I don't care about that. Like Indiana Jones, I'm not an Indiana Jones guy.
I like Indiana Jones.
I'm a Gremlins guy.
I like Gremlins.
I'm a Star Wars guy. I'm a
Star Wars guy. Troll 2 guy.
I'm a Troll 2
Yes.
guy. I don't like I think Goonies is fun, but I'm not like a Goonies. That's not like a beloved. You know what's another one? Ghostbusters. I think it's fine.
Nah,
at
Ghostbusters
best.
never did anything for me. I do like Bill Murray. I like the cast a lot, actually. But it never did too much for me. Like, did you ever watch Groundhog Day or anything like that?
That's a much better Bill Murray movie.
Yeah.
Although that movie makes me feel really weird.
Yeah, because then you get worried you could be...
Any of
trapped in
those
that.
movies where they repeat the same day over and over again, something about it like makes me feel... That's like might be the only example of that movie which has been made 200 times that I actually like.
What about... This isn't a 90s movie, but does Freaky Friday make you feel weird because they switch bodies? They live different lives.
I don't know that I've ever watched that entire movie.
They're making a second one. Her bazungas are out. Did we talk about that?
No.
Yeah, someone posted a picture of her.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee
bazungas,
Curtis, yeah, bazungas. And they were
I saw everyone posting about it, and I was just like it felt like black people found out about, on the internet, found out about Jamie Lee Curtis, and I was like, this is fascinating to watch.
She's a babe, dude.
Dude,
she's like 70 now.
I mean, she looks better. She's always looked
She got
a little too white, bony bitch kind of. She looks too. Listen,
is it the
all due
haircut?
respect, she seems like a lovely person with seemingly great cans. But she always had like sort of like a Karen look to her. Is the easiest way I can explain it. Where I'm just like, she's not. It's not really what I find attractive.
But I think she's cool. But they're making a new Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday 2, apparently.
Good for them.
Allegedly. So good for Lindsay. She cleaned up her act. Hopefully Amanda Bynes can find the same.
Dude, I don't know if we're getting Amanda Bynes back, man.
That's fine. I just want her to be happy. You know, I just want the girl
I know,
to be happy.
that's what I mean. I think dude, I'm rooting for her.
Yeah.
I'm a day one Amanda stan, but
Same, man. That's like a first crush kind of for like me. It's just like, well, that girl's like, that's cool. She's funny. She's cute.
dude, the
She's
Amanda
older than
show,
me.
forget about it.
Awesome, dude. I loved it. And I think she's a great actress. And I'm
Bring back
rooting
the
for her.
old Amanda where she was a beautiful little girl.
Yep. I liked her when she was younger.
I liked Amanda, dude, she would wear shirts that say that on the stage. I liked Amanda Bynes more when she was younger. Yeah.
That would you know what I'm saying, everyone.
You guys know what he's saying.
You know what I'm saying.
He thinks that young girls are prettier than old ones. Dude, you know what I was thinking about recently that this is me being negative, I guess, but
Go on.
you know what fucking irks me? When I go through the drive-thru to pick up food,
Mm-hmm.
and the person in front of me, I see them get handed their food, and then they just sit
They
there
sit
because
there.
I know they're looking in their bag to check. I'm like, yo,
Bro,
you gotta go.
you go and you check in the parking lot or whatever. You pull around, you check. If you're missing something, you gotta wait your turn.
Yep.
You gotta wait your turn. And you know what? You'll go back there and hey, you're missing that, and they'll say, all right, come on through, and they'll throw in whatever.
Dude,
It's fine.
or just park and go inside and just be like, hey, I was just in the drive-thru. You guys forgot my ketchup.
And honestly, sometimes I weigh my options and I'm just like, not worth it. Not worth it.
Yeah.
Here we
They
go.
gave me a 6-piece nugget instead of a 10.
Nah.
It's probably for the best.
It's a sign. God was looking down on me.
But dude, if you're watching this and you're in the drive-thru right now and you're like, well, of course, once they hand me my food, I'm going to check
Yes.
before I drive away. Change.
And they forgot the onion.
Oh, dude. We got to listen to that soon. The Weird Al version of Trapped in the Closet, Trapped in the Drive-Thru is all time.
Amazing. He's playing a fest soon. What? I saw him on a flyer in a festival. Maybe it's Riot Fest or something.
He just did a tour
Yeah.
like this year.
But I feel like he's playing like a festival that we have like peers playing. I think it might be Riot Fest. I'm like, damn.
He's playing Sound and Fury.
He's a secret headliner next year, just so you guys know. Dude, that would be actually kind of
Dude,
awesome.
if I found
Amish
out
in
Weird Al
Paradise?
was playing Sound and Fury, I'd be like, yo, we have to play. We have to figure out a way to play.
That would be so cool. if
I've
he
probably
played-
talked about it before, but I had a chance to see him for free when I was younger, and I didn't want to go.
Do you regret it?
Yeah, I think I do.
Where was he playing at?
I'm not sure.
Because
I would assume somewhere in Maryland because the tickets were through my best friend at the time's dad, and his dad lived in Ocean City, Maryland.
okay, so it
I'm
probably would have
assuming
been.
either there or Philly because he lived in both places.
It would probably be like a small. If it was in Maryland, I would assume a little bit smaller than it would be in like a Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Would've been
probably
cool.
like 3,500 cap venue.
Yeah, I mean, still fucking massive. But like a bunch of people saw Oasis over the weekend. My whole feed was Oasis. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone had fun. I'm glad, but dude, seeing them with 50,000 people in a stadium does nothing for me. I was like,
I mean, it only looks cool from the perspective of the band playing.
yeah, being on stage, you got to be like, holy shit. What I do think was cool is they did have like a huge general admission area.
Yeah.
So they did play to like 20,000 people on the floor. That's fucking sick. But if I was a spectator, I'd be like, this sucks so fucking much. I want to be either up for free, but the tickets are really expensive, and I just don't want to go. But then I saw a video of Blink-182 playing like a venue, an actual venue recently in Florida, and I was like, damn, that would have been kind of cool to see like a band like that usually plays like a stadium or outside thing play inside. Like I would go to something like that versus seeing Oasis with 50,000 people.
Dude, I'm no fun, but I just don't really have a desire to see any band play live anymore.
I know. But if you had to, would you pick going to a stadium or going to see, like, you know, a big show?
As
inside?
someone that doesn't typically go to shows, like at least bigger shows that I'm not playing, seeing Dinosaur Jr. at Union Transfer in probably like 2018 or something
Yeah.
was actually sick
Yeah.
because it was a sold out show. It was like in a big enough room that people weren't like crammed in there. It sounded great. And they had one opener. I will say
Perfect.
that my issue with Dinosaur Jr.'s openers is it's always a fellow old guy band. And it was this band Easy Action, which is basically the band Negative Approach, but like they're like a rock band.
Interesting. Oh, is it the same members?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And they're not bad or anything, but I was like, it'd be cool to see something else opening for them.
Which I think Dinosaur Jr. has changed their tune because they just did a tour with Snail Mail.
Yeah, but I think it was like a co-headliner.
Yeah, it was a co-headliner, but I'm just saying, you know.
Well, how old's the girl from Snail Mail? Like 70?
I think she's like young, right? I think
Yeah.
she's like, you know, at
I'm
least
kidding.
65.
Yeah, I think she's like 65,
Yeah, she's only
68.
a little older than Jay. But yeah, I do agree though. I do, but with a legacy act, I only want to see one band open. If that, no band's fine. If they want to play like an hour, I'm cool.
I found out that Oasis was having openers, and that surprised me.
I think they had two. I forget the first one, and then Cage the Elephant play. Which,
I mean, they probably still have a huge fan base, but I'm like, feels like 15 years too late for that to be their opener, no?
Cage the Elephant?
Yeah, like I feel like it would be cool to have like Queens of the Stone Age or something open.
That'd be sick. Maybe they were like, yeah, we got like $1,000 for support, so like,
Yeah, maybe.
Cage.
Cage Elephant's like, we'll take it.
we'll help load in the gear,
Yeah.
you guys' gear, I swear.
We'll pay you the $1,000.
We'll drive the merch bus around.
Yeah. Dude. Fuck, what was I gonna say?
Seeing Dinosaur Jr. Opening band.
Yeah, I don't think I had much more to say about it, but it was just like that's the ideal show for me to see live. And to be honest, they didn't even play that long, but like 45 minutes in, I was like, it's enough.
Let's hear the last song.
Yeah.
You know,
What are you guys
thank
gonna play last?
Yeah. 40.
But like, they're also a band that I don't think they typically close with like a hit or anything.
Which for them is cool, I think.
Yeah, because it would probably their biggest song is probably "Feel the Pain," and I don't even like that song.
I like it. I think it's good. It's not my favorite
It's like fine,
Dinosaur
but
Jr. song. But people just know it from what Guitar Hero.
yeah,
So
and that's all I think about when I hear it.
Yeah.
I don't. That's one of my least favorite records of theirs. That record.
that record that came out in the 2010s is really good. I feel
It's
like
awesome. Every
we used to
record
listen
they've
to
come
it.
out with
Yeah.
since like 2008 has been some of their best stuff.
It's which is mind-boggling that they can do that. But guess that's what happens when you're the goats, you know,
I guess so.
literal legends. And they'll probably like spit on us when we play with them and not look at us.
Dude, I'll beat all three of them into the fucking dirt.
Oh no, man.
Yeah. They won't even be able to look me in the eye. Nah, I'm a tremendous fan.
Yeah. But I'm excited to watch their set and see them play in Pioneer Town, basically Joshua.
That is going to be a really freaking sick show because it's my favorite place in the world, and I've wanted to play that place for a long time. And we're playing with bands that are sick. So
yeah, ton of bands.
it's going to be pretty freaking fun, I think.
It's gonna be a good day. Hopefully it's not too hot. It is outside, but I'll wear my sunscreen.
I would venture, I'd venture a guess it's going to be pretty hot.
But it's gonna get. I mean, it's the desert, so it gets cooler at night. So I'm assuming. I don't know.
I'll be
how late-
chilling
late
in my
the show-
Airbnb in the AC all day until it's time to play.
Well, the one time I was in Joshua Tree, it was over. It was winter time, and it was like fucking cold. There was like 40 degrees.
Oh, it gets
yeah, it gets
pretty
chilly,
cold.
dude. I had a parka on. I saw people with parkas on, and I was just like bundled up, like, holy fuck, I'm so cold. I was not expecting it to be that chilly there. Like when it hurts your fingers cold. I'm like, ooh, where am
Dude,
I?
I
In
hate
fucking
that.
Germany? What the hell's going on here?
Ugh,
What the hell are we?
yuck.
Come on, man.
Well,
Yeah, fuck, man. Great app though.
time flies when you're talking racial histories.
Oh fuck, dude. Well,
Not that I think we really even have any non-white listeners, if I was to guess, but I'm sure people get where I'm coming from.
yeah, I think it was all in good taste.
I'm pro-black. I'm a black fella myself. When I was in elementary school, and maybe even middle and high school, I was like, I'm more black than I am white. And to this day, you know what? I might stand by
That's how
that.
you identify.
I identify as sort of black.
Well, that makes sense.
So I can say it.
All right, everyone. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.